Thank you all for joining us. We very much appreciate it. Of course, I am. If this is your first time watching, my name is... Oh, shit. It's muted. Oh, awkward. Sorry about this. Sorry.
Nathan.
And joining me via telephone from the country of Finland, her name B, and it starts with a T. What is it? Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host for the evening.
Tiina. Tiina.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm super good.
Tiina, are you super good? I'll take the soup.
Okay.
You know, if it comes down to soup or good, I'll have the soup, thanks.
Okay.
You know, do you get it? I feel like you don't get that one.
I get that, but still it doesn't.
That's not funny, and you don't understand why. Yeah. Okay. Dude, Tiina, you're like, I'm Edward Furlong, and you're the Terminator from Terminator 2, you know? And I'm like, you know, he's like, and you're like, why do humans cry?
Yeah.
You're like, my CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer. So you're learning, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
can see that.
I'll be so sad when Tiina lowers herself into the lava. But you give the thumbs up. Imagine. Oh, my God. Anyways, Terminator Tiina. Tiina-nator. Tiina-nator Terma.
Oh.
The Tiina-nator. Oh, my God. And I'm Nate. And Tiina-nator. Hey?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. We're the Tiina-nator.
Yeah, you just made it. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Tiina. Anyways, Tiina. So what's going on? We're checking out some more No Reservations. And so what's this clip all about? Mate?
I don't want to say too much about this because this is a little bit shorter clip, but I can say that Sami and Anthony, they go to Helsinki, and Anthony will see there's something unique what is you can find I think only from Finland. So
really? Interesting.
Check.
Let's do it. This is No Reservations on Reservations. Right, Tiina? Do you get that one?
Yeah. Yes, I got it.
Like a lot of cities in Europe, Helsinki has a tram system. Unlike other cities, though, Helsinki has added a unique and wonderful wrinkle to the usual conveyance.
I believe this is our car.
It sure is.
Oh, yeah. Now this
No.
is transportation.
Oh, my God.
It should be universal.
All right, Tiina. This has to be discussed further. Is this a bar train?
Yes, it is like a bar-tram and like train,
it's a
what
tram.
you said.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So in
yeah,
Toronto,
like city train.
Toronto, they have streetcars, which are very much similar to this. In Calgary, we have the light rail transit system, which is more like a subway above ground or whatever. So we don't have streetcars like this. But so this is legal. Can anyone go on this? Do you have to show ID? Do you have to be a certain age? Families
okay, so
can
now,
come?
only there is because usually I don't know how it is now because now it's this COVID time, so it is closed.
Yeah. Oh,
but
yeah.
you can
but before
rent that. Yeah, you can rent that maximum 15 person and something. But it is like they have beer, wine, cider,
Nice.
everything like what
Finn cider. Is it Finn cider?
Yes, Finn cider has been there also. So yeah, it is. It is like very cool.
So, okay. So yeah, if you guys had legalized marijuana and this together, this would make like kind of a perfect country, I think, because like, I mean, not so much now, as an older Nathan, I don't like, I'm not like 20-year-old Nathan would have needed a train that you can drink on to get from one bar to the next. I don't necessarily need that, but it's a nice option, I like it. It saves people from drinking and driving, if you think about it. I'm sure there are people who are Puritans who would look at this and be like, I guess, can you open carry booze in Finland? Like, can you drink on the street? Is that against the law?
Yeah, I don't now remember exactly how the law says because I do how I do, but
yeah, Tiina does Tiina, yo.
Yes, but I think it. I don't say anything.
Well,
but
I'll just tell you here.
We do drink, yeah.
I'll tell you here, you can't. It's like, if I was walking down the street drinking a beer, a cop could give me a ticket for open alcohol, in public or whatever. And that's bullshit. But like this decreases drinking and driving, I imagine, because it's like, let's grab the beer tram, that's awesome. So anyways, I digress, Tiina. Let's watch. There's only a couple seconds left of this clip. So you want to watch it and then talk further? Tiina?
Yeah. Right, let's do it that way.
Let's do that way.
Beer, if you please. Sure.
Welcome to the only tram in the world licensed to sell booze.
Cheers.
Wouldn't it be great if you had like 50 of these things or 100 of them just constantly moving through the city?
Yeah.
Like, there'll always be one passing through. Like, you jump on it, it's like this. And then another time, it's like, it's an Irish theme. Or it's like your disco bus.
You could take it to work if you wanted to.
Yeah, so like you show up late and all place. Sorry, man. Tiki tram. Get up.
Have another one of these, if you please. You're gonna love this.
Yeah, this is good.
You ever get any bar fights ever? Never in the history of this. There's still time. Let's stand into the next whiskey bar, my friend. There we go.
That is the magic bus. It is. Goodbye, magical crab.
No Reservations on Nightmares. Tiina, I gotta say, just before we start discussing or talking, Anthony Bourdain is a rare person in that he kicked heroin. Did you know that?
No.
He was a heroin addict when he was younger, and he kicked it. But most people, when they kick a thing like heroin or they stop taking heroin, they become sober in every way. They can't drink, smoke pot. You know what I mean? They have like 12 steps or whatever. He's not like that. He still lives his life, even though he used to have serious problems with addiction, right? So it's kind of interesting about him that he's still like on his show. It's him, because you can't fully enjoy a country's cuisine, like their food, without trying their booze also, I think, anyways. And he knows this, and he's a chef, and the restaurant industry, at least in North America, I don't know about Finland, but it's a lot of people who work in them are drinkers and addicts and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I used to work in the restaurant industry, and like a lot of people had those types of problems and stuff. But anyways, I digress, Tiina. I'll let you talk about the beer tram for beer, Nathan.
What do you want to know?
What I want to know.
I was just checking that our law that I know also. So it is not allowed to drink.
Most
or
places
take drugs
like
or
that.
most places, but there is that you can drink sometimes. It is like in bars. No bars. The parks and somewhere like. you don't drink too much and make trouble there. So
Yeah. So that's like reasonable laws. Like, for the most part, a open alcohol container law is just so the police can hassle you if they want to. If you know what I mean, it's like, oh, you're a homeless guy and you're causing a problem. Oh, well, I can give you a ticket for this, and I can breaking this law gives me, I can now search you and look through your stuff and find drugs possibly. Like it's a foot in the door to harass the poor, I guess, really, if you think about it.
They have put here in our law these like how they check like what you can't do, and if you do these kind of things, then it will be trouble, and you will get problems with that. And those are like voice, like if you're shouting, or smell, if you pee or poo somewhere, or
what do you mean?
outside.
Wait, pee or poo?
On the park or something.
I actually okay, go ahead.
And then for your like what you see, like if you see naked people there, like in kids park or somewhere, that is not okay.
Yeah,
like,
fuck yeah, that's not okay.
And then if you fall to like towards other people, so that is also, so those 4 things.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
But if you're drinking and you don't make any trouble, I don't think anybody make that.
Oh yeah,
that's a problem. Yeah.
I got a pissing or a peeing in public ticket when I was young. In Edmonton, we were on White Ave in Edmonton. It's called White Ave, and it's like where all the bars are, and where the Edmonton Oilers like people party after the games. And I was just pissing in an alley, and I was laughing, and then a cop like tapped me on my shoulder. I turned around, and there was a cop, and I got a ticket. It was very funny. Anyways. Tiina, how many tickets have you had for peeing in public? Do you do that? It's different for a girl, I guess.
I haven't got any ticket.
No, but
that,
no. Nice. Yeah. Haven't been caught yet, mate. Right? So that's very interesting though. Like, that's a very like we're not allowed to have beer in the movie theater here in Canada. They don't sell beer. There's a place we can go, like a pub. Also. But that's always bothered me. We should be able to do whatever the fuck we want. All these laws.
And same goes with if you go to watch ice hockey or something. If you buy beer there, you have to drink it in one area.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Okay,
that's different here. We can drink at our hockey games, thankfully. Yeah. And you guys sell cups of hot dogs, don't you? Didn't we watch that? Remember, there was like someone at a hockey game eating a cup of hot dogs or something. That's a thing.
Food you can take there and other drinks, but no alcohol. Yeah.
You could take your tuna pizza to your seat, but not your beer, right? Yeah. You're
right. Yes.
2 tuna pizzas, please. That makes me laugh so hard.
Okay.
Anyways, Tiina, are we done?
Move on.
We had some laughs. We've had some laughs. We told some memories. But Tiina, I'll give you the final words on this blessed day for the young Jesus Christ. Baby Jesus.
Oh my God. So let's move on. I will not speak anything about Jesus or anything else.
Jesus.
Let's listen to music.
Not even baby Jesus?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Not even.
You know how everyone's always saying, if I had a time machine, I'd go back and kill baby Hitler. I'd go back and kill Hitler when he was a baby. Imagine if someone was like, I'd go back and kill that baby Jesus. Imagine a movie about a Terminator going back in time to kill baby Jesus. That'd be so awesome. Anyways, for Nate Maris, I'm Nathan. That's
Tiina.
Play safety. I can put my arm back on. You cannot. Oh wait, sorry, I said both things. I can put my arm back on.
You cannot.